The Summer I Believed in God and Johnny Be Good. A Spiritual Road Trip by Pamela Jekel. Narrated by Mary Sarah. In this one, my mother is standing next to her mother, but they're facing slightly away from each other, as though each has seen a friend coming from a separate direction. The phantom friend my mother has seen obviously makes her happy, for her smile is genuine and even a little surprised. Whoever or whatever is coming towards my grandmother is evidently not pleasing her, for her smile looks wavering, even tight around the edges. It's a smile I saw often enough growing up, so I recognize its peril. Mom and Grandma aren't touching at the shoulder or the hip, but there's a little brown dachshund between them, sitting up at a slight tilt, one of the more comical positions a dachshund can take. Has to be Skippy. I heard as many stories about Skippy growing up as I did about my mom. On the back, someone has written June 1979. It is not my grandmother's or my grandfather's writing. I've never seen my mother's writing, so I can't be sure. Mom looks so young and lovely in this photo. Her hair long and light, touched with sun, swinging around her face in what they used to call a flip. Probably took rollers to get it so perfect. She's not quite 16. Slender, already taller than her mother. Built more like Grandpa, they said. She's wearing shorts, and her legs are sleek and tan. I've held this picture up, looking in the mirror, searching for similarities to my own face so many times. Cheekbones the same, high and angular. Same prominent chin. Wide eyes, hers blue, mine brown. Her hair light, mine dark. Even our lips are alike. Both of us have that narrow upper lip with only slight indentation and full lower lips, almost pouty. That's what Grandma used to say. Miss Poutpuss. Some people just wallow in their misery, just love to be unhappy. But somehow in my mother's face, the same features arrange themselves into beauty. In mine, they're pleasant enough, I guess, but nothing arresting. Nice looking is what I'm usually called. The muting of my mother's loveliness must come from my father's face, like food coloring added to pristine white frosting. No one ever referred to my mother as anything other than beautiful. I'd bet on it. There in the background is my grandfather, taller than my mother and slender like she is. Looming behind them, slightly closer to my mother than to his wife. He isn't touching my mother either. His face is shaded by his golf cap, a cap I saw him wear up to the week he died. And he looks straight ahead with a broad smile. Even in this photograph, I can see the glimmer in his dark eyes, which I took for intelligence when I was young. Now, I'm not so sure. Behind him are the giant hydrangea bushes that still crowd our backyard today. And there's a spruce, no taller than he is, that now 27 years later leans over the house and drops needles in the gutters, no doubt to his everlasting annoyance, wherever he is. But who is taking the picture? I think it's one of the aunts, and that's why I've come. There's no way to tell this, but just to tell it. I don't expect to be believed, but I swear to God. And this matters, because I now have proof that God exists, that good and evil are as tangible as light and dark, and everything you ever feared and hoped for is real. Part 1. 1.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?